There we go.
Being recorded.
Where did I put my... Oh, they're right here already. So with all that's going on in the world and the issues that we have to face, seeming challenges, I thought this was a really interesting Zen quote. It says, "No one binds you, so there is no need to be set free." So I, I guess that's referring to choosing to participate in being oppressed. And then the other one I thought was really good because we get so busy and sometimes our minds can race. This is by Jusan Ed Brown. There is tremendous power in unearthing, in recognizing distracted, scattered mind, the mind which would rather be anywhere but here, and spending some time there with that mind, rather than being an anonymous voice from the dark bossing you around. Scattered mind is someone you can sit down and hang out with. So if you think about it, if you sit and hang out with the scattered mind, that becomes a focus. And then the focus deepens into a type of meditation. At least that's the way I see it. So we'll come into focus now. We'll come here in the present, the now, the eternal now moment. And if the mind is scattered, so be it. We just come and sit with it. Letting all those thoughts roll around in your awareness. It's like the ocean during a storm is very choppy and churning and active. And the storm passes through and the ocean becomes much calmer. It's never still, it's always moving. It's energy like our minds are, but it becomes calm movement. So for now, just let your mind calm. And as your mind becomes calmer, bring your attention to your breath if you haven't already. Notice any emotions that are just near the surface of your awareness, waiting to be acknowledged and released. And then become aware of your physical form, your body, muscles, joints, and any sensations that you notice. The messages that your body sends you to communicate its needs. And we'll intend for this practice Friday morning to allow our minds, our scattered minds, if that applies, to become calmer and calmer, more focused, and restful. So with that, we'll just bring our arms out to the side, lift up in your spine, breathe arms up overhead, full deep breath, and open and long exhale, relaxing. And a few more rounds. Check out your Ujjayi breath if you wish. We were talking about the ocean. Now you can bring in the sound of the ocean if you want. Intend to calm your mind and body. Your mind is interspersed amongst all your cells. Breathe arms up, reach up towards the ceiling. Now just turn to your left in your torso and let your arms down come into your twist, a gentle twist to loosen and warm up. And now just turn your head to your right. Look over your shoulder or with eyes closed if you wish, just turning. to the side. Continue to lift in your crown, your spine. Breathe a deep breath here and bring your head back into your twist. Push against your edge and release the twist. Bring arms up overhead, lean back and switch your feet. Whatever is in front or on top, just bring it in and turn your torso to the other side, over to your right, into your twist. Turn your head to the other side. Breathe. Reach up through your spine. Reach. And bring your head back into the twist. Press against your edge. Now press down in your hips. Breathe, arms up overhead. Reach up and extend forward. Reach for the floor. Spider walking, hands out, away from your body. Let your forehead touch the floor, representing the earth. Press down on your forehead and just slide your arms out to the side, straight out from your shoulders, palms down, as though hugging the earth. Relax. Press down in your legs and lift your torso back up and stretch out your legs and circle in your ankles and reverse. I'm reminded once again, I have friends down in Loudonville, a married couple who work standing on their feet a lot over the years. One is a florist and she's had to stand a lot, and they both have plantar fasciitis. So working with the feet and the ankles is important because there's a band of muscle that goes from the ball of the foot, it's the widest at the ball, and comes down into the heel, and that can get tight through stress or injury. So we'll come up onto the balls of our feet. There are some stretches for plantar fasciitis. So if you're in warrior one at the wall, that's one that's excellent. This also stretches that band as you rock on your feet, bringing your heels down towards the floor. And then you can lift your heels and press the arch of your foot forward to stretch the arch and your toes. Great stretch for your toes. And then let your heels back down. Palms on the mat, spreading fingers out nice and wide. And hop, walk, or jump feet out into plank. Press the inner pads on your fingers down into the mat. Now you can lift up onto the toes here and just forward and back a few times. And let your knees down, pull back into puppy stretch for a few breaths. And if you need to, you can circle around in your wrists and squeeze fingers to bring the energy down. Press the chest down towards the floor. That will open the shoulders more. And then press down in your palms and pull away from your palms and press down in your shoulders. You get a nice opening there in the joint. And then come up, forward, still on your knees. Come into a half plank. So your feet are bent, your knees are bent behind you, palms under your shoulders, and a few mini push-ups. Strengthening and toning arms, muscles in your arms. And 10. And press up. Now let the tops of your feet down onto the mat and turn your toes under on your left foot and press up on that foot. Lift the other leg up, your right leg, lift it up. Now bend the supporting knee. You still have that back leg parallel to the floor. Bring your palms under your shoulders if they're not already. And on the left foot, you can let the top of the foot rest on the floor. You can keep your toes bent under, your choice. But we'll come into a stretch. Just reach through fingertips and toes on the diagonal. You can look down at the mat or over your fingertips. And bring your palm back down. Turn the toes under on your right foot. Press through the heel. and lift the left leg up. Just parallel to the floor is fine. And then bring the knee back down. Extend the left leg. Actually, it's your right, my left. I think we did this side already, so we're going to switch. So just come into a plank and bring your right knee down. Lift your left leg and then reach through the fingertips and toes. And bring the palm down. Come back into your plank and draw your heels towards the floor. Press into downward facing dog. So lift your left leg up into three-legged. Reach it up. Shoulders pull down. And then bend the knee. Open the hip. Shoulders remain forward. The psoas stretch. Now press down on your left hand and see if you can reach the ankle and back. No. See if you can reach it. All right. And switch to the other side. Into three-legged. Lift your leg up to the ceiling. Shoulders pull back. Bend the knee and open the hip. Now press on the right hand and the left foot. Bring your hand back. See if you can reach your ankle here. Just play with it. We're going to do something else with it. See if you can lift that leg up. All right. Now bring both knees down. Now lift the left leg up with a bent knee. Press on your left hand. Reach for your ankle and lift. Press into the hand with your foot. Stretch. And switch sides. Lift your right leg. Press down on your right palm and your left foot. Reach for your foot or your ankle. Press your foot into your hand. Lift your leg. And release. Pull back into child's pose. Relax. And notice your mind, your thoughts, your scattered mind.
Notice whatever calming effect your yoga moves have had on your mind. And we'll ground our spirituality here. Spirituality represented by the crown chakra. Just bring your arms around behind you, interlace fingers, and lift your arms up overhead. Breathe. Now to ground their spirituality. Press the hips up, roll onto the top of your head. Let your arms relax overhead towards the floor. Lower your hips and your arms. Release your hands. Bring your palms on either side of your knees or your head and start to lift up. And lift onto your knees. Bring your left leg forward for sun pose. Reach back with the right leg. Palms or fingertips on the floor. And relax into the pose. Breathe. Lift your chin to honor the sun. And move your hand out to the left and then slide your foot over a little bit. Bring your hand inside the foot and let your knee out to the side. Just let that hip open. If you want more stretch, come down onto your forearms, continuing to let the knee open to the side. Really great for the piriformis muscle, your hip flexors. And now bring your palms back onto the floor, back into sun pose just for a moment. And then we'll switch, bring the other leg forward, your right foot, and allow your hips to relax forward. Lift your chin in your sun pose. I'll turn to the side so new people can see how we're doing here. Yes. Knee is over the ankle. Lift your chin, honoring the sun, looking up to the light. And move your hand off to the right. Then move your foot over and bring your hand inside the arch of that foot. Let the knee out to the side, just like you did on the first side. Letting the hips continue to relax down towards the floor, but open the knee out to the side. You'll come on to the side of your foot. And if you want more of a stretch, more intensity, then just lower down onto your forearms and allow that knee to relax open.
And press back up onto your palms. Come back into sun pose. Lift your chin. And turn your toes under on the back foot. And transfer the weight to the front foot. Drag that leg in. Bringing my mat with me here. Drag the leg in. Use the strength of your right leg. Come in for head to knee pose. Breathe and come down on your exhale. And soften your knees. Lower your hips and come up. Slowly, we've been inverted. Reach up. Engage hips and thighs into a standing back bend. And press down on your feet. Bring palms together. Come to standing with Anjali Mudra. Okay. Now overlap one thumb, standing facing front. Take in your breath. As you exhale, scoop it forward, reach out, up, inhale back, engage hips, standing back bend, and come forward, exhale, head to knee. Take your left leg back into sun pose. Take in a breath, plank, exhale. Hold the exhale and inhale into cobra. Lift. Toes turn under, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale. Sun pose. Exhale. Lift. Drag that back leg in. Head to knee. Palms together. Inhale. Reach up. Standing back bend. Reach up. Elongate the spine. Inhale to center. Exhale. Anjali Mudra. Inhale. Scoop it forward. Fingertips out, up. Inhale back. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, reach back with the right leg. Look up. And plank. Exhale. Hold the exhale. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward, sun pose. And bring the weight onto the right foot. Drag the back leg in, head to knee. Exhale. Palms together. Inhale, scoop it up. Back. And to center. Exhale, palms together over your heart. Breathe. Notice your mind. Is your mind feeling calmer? Like after the storm? Is there still some scattering? Just notice. All right, and release your hands. Okay, now just cross your feet and bend your knees. Separate your feet wide. Come down, bring your knees to the floor. Separate your heels and come down sitting in between your heels. Palms on the soles of your feet so your thighs are stacked here. One knee on top of the other. Excellent to stretch out your glutes, piriformis. Let your shoulder blades down your back. Take in your breath. Exhale and hinge forward in your hips. Relax down over your legs as much as your body will allow. And lift your torso with a straight spine. Breathe. And then come forward onto your knees. If you can, bring your right leg around and cross it over. Separate your heels. We're just going to the other side. So if you need to do it a different way, you're welcome to. Whatever is most appropriate for you right now. So separating the heels so you can sit in between them, palms on the soles of your feet. Breathe, reach through your crown. Breathe again. Relax your legs and hips and hinge forward in a stretch. Relax over your legs. Notice where you feel the stretch. Breathe into it there. Take the prana directly into the stretch. Release tension on the exhale. Press down in your legs and hips. Lift your torso. Lean back. Release your legs out. Prepare for Savasana. Separate your feet. And you can roll down using your abdominal muscles. Turn your palms up. Roll your hips under as you lower down into Shavasana. Roll your shoulder blades under. If your shoulders still feel like they're lifting in front, just bend your elbows a little bit and take your arms further out to the side. Let everything relax. Go deeper, as though going down into the depths of the ocean. Where there's less movement, more stillness. Calm, peaceful. connect with the source here. Reach for the divine intelligence. Maybe hold hands. Maybe embrace the divine in what would be a human hug, and allow the divine energy to absorb into your body mind in a deep, loving connection. Now see yourself filled completely with white light, the light of the divine. You've become one with the source. Savor this moment and carry it into your future moments. And start to come back to the physical dimension now. Bringing some gentle moves into hands and feet. Just take your head side to side. And slide feet together and lift knees to your chest. Place your palms on your shins or hug your legs, your knees, and come over to one side and roll up into sitting. Bring hands into Mudra to seal in the energy and benefits of your practice this morning. Bring palms together and just bring your thumbs up to your lips, a reminder of your ability to speak truth and to express your creativity. Bring thumbs to your third eye in your forehead, a reminder of your intuition and ability to perceive pattern. And bring your wrists up to the top of your head, a reminder of your spirituality, your connection to source, from where inspiration flows. And bring it all back to your heart center, thumbs to your sternum, a reminder of your ability to feel compassion and love, to give and receive. And may you give and receive all abundance. Namaste. Remember to drink plenty of water after your yoga.